It's a CH Saturday, brought to you by CH Insurance, always in your corner, every day, every way. I've got my guys, Joe Jr. and John Sereno on, and for the first time ever, it's a debut of a dog, which is now the best, most favorite segment ever for me. Guys, welcome aboard, and who is this?
Good morning, Michael.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Who was that dog?
That was Finley Convertino, little Finley.
I love the name. I love the name. All right. Well, look, we got a lot going on. Central New York, it's snowing again, so winter didn't go anywhere. SU basketball tipping tonight at Georgia Tech. Huge game after the upset win at home against Blue Blood North Carolina. But first, workers' comp, A to Z. Got to know all about it. Take it away.
You really,
Joey, I'll let you go with it, Joey.
That's all right. You want to understand workers' comp, Michael. Oh, my gosh. Well, good morning, Central New York. Hey, John and I wanted to touch base. We talked a little bit about the marketplace last few weeks and in the maze of what's going on. Workers' compensation, I would say, is fairly soft, Michael, meaning real good pricing. A lot of carriers love workers' compensation insurance. And just for our viewers, it's injury on the job. If someone gets injured on the job, you are paid your medical bills and lost wages through workers' comp. And all John and I want to touch base is for renewals that come out. Typically we're seeing workers' comp in the small to mid-size market either stay flat or come down a little bit. These carriers all have 3 and 4 different tiers of pricing. And of course, the greatness of CH Insurance, our team's always looking at those tiers, new and renewal, and we deliver the best results for our clients and new business prospects as they review those premiums. So it's a very good market for that, and we just wanted to shed some light, and then maybe John can expand a little bit.
Yeah, like that goes along with the different tiers that the carrier have is the services that your agent could hopefully provide you to, if you're not in the best tier, to slide you into the best tier. And that goes with, claims management, right? Do you have a conduit at your agency that you work with that deals directly with the insurance company? Risk management. Do you have someone that comes in and maybe looks at your trip and fall hazards, or if it looks at maybe your heavy lifting, if you're a manufacturer, your heavy lifting type risks. So along with the tiers that the carriers provide, and we try to get you the best rate, we also try to give you the best service as far as try to prevent a workers' compensation injury.
Right.
So the chalkboard behind you, I thought maybe you'd go back there and get in teacher mode a little bit, pull out the boxes of chalk and start doing a check. I mean, look at that thing.
I was gonna start putting some numbers up there, all the different tiers, but I would be confusing a lot of people.
I love it.
And Mike, one more point as we probably get off of this subject. Not only the premium, we help people develop safety committees, job descriptions that may or may not apply. Someone may want to know the different types of comp codes. You can't just change your comp code to get a lower rate. You got to have the state approve it. And our team, led by Tony D'Amato and Johnny Sereno Jr., lead our risk management department, and we can help maneuver different codes if they make sense to get them approved by the state. So, there's back end service that we want to help the clients and business owners out there to develop safety committees, a different type of culture that is, a culture that has 0 accidents, and we have the ability to create that philosophy and help them get in the right direction that they want to go in.
And you can visit chinsurance.cc for more information. Guys, before I let you go, obviously a huge one tonight for Red and the Orange. People in Central New York are still flying high after that win at home over North Carolina. And Joe, you and I talked earlier in the week. It's a different feeling when a North Carolina comes through the doors. No disrespect to Syracuse. And I know some fans are going to hear this and somebody's going to come at me because somebody always does. But it's different. It's North Carolina. It's the Blue Blood. It's the Mount Rushmore program. It's the Air Jordan brand logo. I mean, it's different. It's Carolina. There's a different feel there. And I thought SU just played out of their minds. I mean, they shot the ball great. Judah and Starling were awesome in terms of patience and letting the game come to them and really did everything they needed to on the floor. And in the first half, Carolina shot lights out as Syracuse did, 56% from the floor, trying to keep up with the Orange, but it was the defense by Red knowing when to slow it, when to speed it up. 41% they limited North Carolina in the second half. And now the momentum, this is the hard part, right? Sustainability and keeping it going at Georgia Tech at 5:30 on the CW network. How do you feel? Are you nervous? Is it a letdown game? You think they can keep it going? How do you feel? Take me inside your minds as Psycho fans.
Psycho fans. I'll let John start. He was at that game the other night, and I'm sure it was unbelievable.
I mean, it was electric. I mean, it was great. Seeing the fans rush the court. I don't even remember the last time that happened, to be honest with you. But yeah, I just don't want to see a letdown. They were so pumped up for that game. I hope they come out with the same type of energy in this game. I'm a little leery that they're going to play the entire 40 minutes, like they did the other day against North Carolina. I'm just a little leery of that. But I think they'll pull it out. I think they're going to pull it out, no question. But I just don't think it's going to be a high 50% shooting day for them. It's going to be Georgia Tech presents a couple of different other obstacles for the Cuse. I just hope that our shooting continues to be strong with Bell, and I just hope it's not a letdown. I just want them to play a full 40 minutes.
Nice job, Johnny. Well, I love how Mike said Psycho fans. I let him enjoy the game Tuesday night. I did not text him till late because he was next to Jimmy Dykes and some great announcers. So I let him go. But John, to your trivia, and I bet you Mike knows this, I'm going to go with the last time SU went on the court crazy, John Gillum, when we beat Duke. Michael, your mind is a sports genius. Did we beat Duke? Was that the night?
It should be the last time that they did rush. John Gillen.
Gillen.
By the way, we always have to get one name screw up by Joe Jr. each week.
Right.
Otherwise, it's not a CH Saturday. It would be a CH Wednesday if we didn't get that. So anyway, as Joe Bonvertino said, it was John Gillen from half court. But the thing is, the court rushes. I'm usually if you're a standard historical program, I'm usually against it. It's like, know who you are kind of thing. I don't care who you beat. But it had been so long, for Syracuse, and it was North Carolina that I'm like, okay. Now, there's actually two things to add on to that before you guys go. The last time Syracuse beat a ranked opponent, it was almost a year to the day. It was NC State, number 23 in the country, I believe, on February 13th of 2023. So almost, a year to the day, or 14th. And then the last time they beat a top 10 opponent, if you remember this, it was Duke at Duke in 2019, 95-91 in overtime. Zion Williamson, 35 points in a loss.
Wow. Not only top 10, they were the number one team in the country.
That's right, number one team in the country.
John, he's like us with insurance statistics and coverage with sports. That's why he's the man.
Real Mike, quick. I thought you'd be going in your back wall there and start pointing at some of the artifacts that you got back there.
No, there's ticket stubs. There's the Jeter. I got a bunch of other stuff on the other wall.
Right.
In the mind, baby, including names. Right. Names are in the mind.
No, we couple things and we'll let you go, Mike. But yes, great win. I was wondering, when is it going to stop? When is the North Carolina run? Even my wife.
Always.
And it didn't happen. I do agree. Red did a wonderful job. You had him saying, slow down at certain times, went to the zone. It was, where's Johnny?
Yeah, we lost him, but we're going to have to keep going.
went to the zone. It was unbelievable. But Georgia Tech away, we just got to make sure we get it done. Noon game, tough time to play, as you always say.
5:30.
Oh, it is 5:30. There's a
5:30 CW.
junior Saturday. I did think it was noon, but 5:30, we just got to get it done.
Yeah.
Mike, I wanted your opinion on a sad note. Okay?
Sorry, Johnny.
Thanks, Johnny.
Right.
On a sad note, we celebrated, Kansas City parade, millions upon millions of people. It's so sad what happened with a couple kids fighting. It led to obviously a fatality and 11 injuries. In your opinion, in the sporting world, will this stop parades with celebration? And I just, wanted your opinion on that. Not that we need to bring it up, but it was just a sad day with a big celebration.
Well, they're going to obviously have to think about it a lot more now, right? I mean, I think, unfortunately, our country, and I could go on and on about this, but we have a gun problem, and we've had a gun problem. It doesn't matter where your politics lie. We have a gun problem. For some reason, we can't fix it. We hurt each other. We kill each other. And it had to stop the last time and the time before that. And, the thoughts and prayer thing, after a while, it's like, we need it to stop. And it's been like this for years and years. It's crazy, honestly, that because we've had the problem, that it hasn't happened yet. That's literally what my first thought was
in the sports world. Correct.
In these huge parades, because we've had down the Canyon of Heroes in New York City. We've had the Yankees. I mean, millions. We've had the Chicago Cubs parade was enormous. So to me, I was actually stunned. And when I thought about that, going, I can't believe it hasn't happened yet. So we have a gun problem. And what are they going to do? Are they going to cancel it? I don't know. They might have to look at it. They might have to look at parades now, but we have to look at everything. But it starts with the main issue, whether it's a parade or big crowds at the mall, or it's the Boston Marathon, or it's schools, or it's something. That's the problem.
I know you guys probably can't hear me. Can you guys hear me?
Oh, we can hear John.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I'm not sure what happened to my video, so you can't see me. But I would say that, look, what happened in Kansas City was certainly sad, but you gotta relate it to the source, right? There were two gang members that were going at each other, but it's definitely got to stop. But I don't see it going away from the sports arena. I mean, you have to continue to celebrate the city's team. Well, you got to do something about the officials and the police and security and things of that nature. But I would hate to see that type of celebration stop, because I think the city that is enjoying it deserves it after an entire season of winning a championship.
Good point, Johnny. Good point.
All right. Well, hey, it was great having you guys on board again for CH Saturday. Joe Jr., John Sereno, CH Insurance, always in your corner every day, every way. And log on for more to chinsurance.cc. Gentlemen, take care. John, we know you look great, and we'll do this again next week.
I don't know what happened. Sorry, guys. Sorry,
Have a good weekend, gents.
Have a good weekend.